The pick that I guess was most interesting to actually it's later in the second round, but so the Flyers, Corey Pronman has them taking Hellenius at 12.
Right.
And then a couple of weeks ago when you started your draft research, you sent me your little like top 55 sheet your spreadsheet with basically your rankings of dudes. And it's 55 guys on the spreadsheet. Sam O'Reilly at number 31, Pronman has the Flyers taking, not in your top 55.
He wasn't originally. I think when I do my end list, he will be. So he is basically, he's a little bit of a late riser. Obviously, he's on London. London went to the Memorial Cup, so he got a lot of eyeballs on him during their playoff run. He's just a guy I haven't watched tape on yet. I plan to before the end of next week, obviously. I've read a lot of scouting reports, and he's intriguing to me from a potential Flyers pick standpoint because of the London connection. Obviously, they took Bonk and Barkey last year. Jonesy is tight with Dale Hunter. They think very highly of that program from a developmental standpoint. And Sam O'Reilly's, in this draft, he's graded as a winger. He very well could stick at center. And they could see him as a guy where, hey, maybe we can get a middle six center late in the first round. He's got size. He's got some skill. The skating isn't amazing, but there might be something there. I'm curious to watch him over the next couple days and figure out where I would probably slot him in, because my guess, unless I really, really hate the tape, my guess is he'll probably be somewhere in that like top 40-ish, top 40, 45.
And it just surprised me because the next three guys, including at 51 and 77, these dudes that Pronman has the Flyers drafting are in that initial top 55 that you sent me. I want to go to Linus Eriksson at 36. That would be the Columbus pick if they are to get it. Obviously, we won't know probably until that day. Like we probably won't know till the start of.
For my understanding is that the Flyers will at least know by Friday night. So that will start probably getting out on Friday night after the first round is done. But Eriksson's actually the only pick on here that I don't love. And that's, I think, personally because, and this guy is available at this pick too. If they're going to take a Swedish center, I'm a bigger fan of Lucas Pettersson as opposed to Linus Eriksson. I know they probably just sound like the same person when I'm saying them out loud, but I've watched them both. I prefer Pettersson's game to Eriksson's, but whatever. Like I still view Eriksson as a second round caliber prospect. He's interesting. I just like other guys more. The pick in that second round is very interesting to me. At number 51. This is the pick the Flyers are definitely going to get, unless I guess they trade it away.
This is their 51. This is the compensatory pick from Jay O'Brien.
Cole Hutson.
At number 51. And Cole Hutson, very interesting to me at 51, because I think we had somebody ask us maybe a super chat or something the other day about him at 31 or 32, wherever, like the late second round, the late first round pick. And here, Pronman has him to the Flyers in the middle of the second round.
Yeah, well, this would be an interesting time, especially, it makes sense, especially in this mock draft, because you have them go Hellenius and O'Reilly, so two forwards, potentially two centers. So then you're thinking, okay, and then they go with another center, in theory, in Eriksson. So now you've taken three centers. Now it's like, okay, maybe we take a big swing on a defenseman. And the two big swing defensemen that are both available in this mock draft of 51 are Cole Hutson and Kiviharju. And he goes with Hutson. Hutson, the big thing with him is that everybody passed on his brother Lane. His brother Lane has killed it ever since everybody passed on him, and he slipped around too. Cole probably is a little bit better of a skater than Lane. I think Lane is more naturally skilled, but Cole put up good numbers at the U.S. National Team Development Program. He's also quite small, which is the reason why he would slip, but he's intriguing. I don't think I would take him with a first-round pick, but I would certainly take him with a second-round pick. To me, that's an upside swing, and I'm all for upside swings.
We want them to take the big swings, and with picks there, I want the potential. I'd rather a dude bust than just be like, oh, yeah, maybe we'll call him up one day. Like, I want, like, oh, yeah, he's not even playing pro hockey anymore. He's an insurance salesman, or he's an all-star. Like, that's, I want that sort of possibility.
I mean, if I'm going to get, like, really nitpicky, because, again, this is a mock draft, and really the key to this mock draft for Corey is he wants to give everyone an idea of, like, where he suspects the general range of everyone is going to be. It's less about the individual guys. But, I mean, I look at this mock draft and I see Teddy Stiga going 57 to Montreal, and I'm like, shit. Like, if the Flyers pass on Stiga 4 times, obviously the first pick, they're not going to take him at 12. But if they pass on him 4 times, when I would probably take him at 32, if they pass on him 3 times after that, I'd be pretty annoyed because I really like Teddy Stiga.
31, Charlie. We're rooting for history here. We're rooting for the better pick, and we're rooting for history. 31. And returning the cup to its home in Canada for Gary.
It's going home?
Yeah.
Well, Euro's going on right now. That's the mantra for English soccer fans. They sing that "It's Coming Home" song, and then it never actually comes home.
We all silly like the mayor.